Good morning, my friends. Me and Sergeant Snow are ready for part 2 of the unboxing of the stuff my sister sent me. Are we ready? Let's see what we got. Say goodbye to Sergeant Snow. He's going to be sitting over here to the side. Let me open this. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, it's all... Okay, that's the first glob. I don't know what you want to call it. First pull. Okay. Oh, okay. These are the paper beads. And you know what? This is a good use of those. I would say this would have been an anklet, or is an anklet. I don't know that I'd wear it in the beach because those are paper. They have been dipped. So they are sealed. I don't know. You could wear it for a bracelet. I would say this would look good on a man. Anyways, let me put that over there. That's kind of cool. All right. Here's some more. Oh, it's a heart. I was going to say more safety pin art. This was big when I was a child, and Mom was doing some crafting. Those are really nice seed beads. Nice to have safety pins. A lot of people don't have safety pins anymore. I use them a lot. Anyways, do I like the heart? I don't hate it. I just don't like safety pin art. I think it's... There's a reason it died out. I mean, if you put this on your pocketbook or something, it would be cute. But other than that, or pinned it to something that's stable, but it's not something I would wear. I'm not going to destroy it or anything, especially not unless I get some brain thing and say, you know what, that would be great there. So I'm going to put that over here. Got another one of these. Don't have the matching one, but I do have a pile of them. So let me put it over there. Bangle. Love my bangles, okay? You would think that if you have a drawer full of bangles, you wouldn't be happy to see a bangle or anything, but I love having bangles. They are so versatile. There's so much you can do with them. So, yay. And there's my pile of those. Okay. Here's a lone earring. Oh my gosh, look at how big that is. And it's pretty heavy because there's a lot of beads on it. Okay, they've got a bead cap here that they have covered with a string full of seed beads. These are probably not able to recover them because I believe they're all glued in really well onto this thing here. Do I like the pom-pom? No, because it's, you can see the dirt and everything. It does collect whatever it touches. But we could remove that, and that would be cute in the bottom of a sun catcher. It is heavy enough to, a wind chime, I mean. It's heavy enough to keep the string down, and so the wind blows it. Yeah, it's movement. Anyways, I'll put that in the single earring thing. Don't know if there's another one, because we don't know. Oh, I like the chain. Okay. Oh, that one's a pretty chain. Look at that. It's the same metal. No, it's not the same metal. Okay, I thought it was the same, but it's not. This is gold. That's rose. Put that in my chain bucket. Ooh, look at this. Okay, now these two are the same. I don't know if they came together and somebody just knotted them so they wouldn't fall apart. This is missing its closures. What are you caught on now? Okay. See on this end? Yeah, this doesn't have any closures on it either. So, my guess is these are actually were paired up together. I'm not going to take the time to tear them apart, but isn't that a pretty chain? And if I was to put a closure on this here, and then take this one and bring it around the back side of it and hook it to it. So it's a double necklace. I think that would be really pretty. We go down here. Yeah, you don't want to cooperate at all, do you? But it would come down around and hang like this. So it would be kind of like that. I know, it looks ugly right there, but believe me, it would be cute. I say so. It's going to be cute. All right, let's put that in there. There's a earring wire. What I do with all that stuff, I don't know. Just put it over there. All right. The chain strangling this. Is it part of it? I don't know. Let's see if we can find an end. Illusion wire. Yeah. Okay, this came out. Let's see what this is. Push that stuff back. Oh, I love getting something like this. You know why? Because this can be anything I want it to be. I could take some of those single earrings that are small. I could put a resin, build up some resin here, sink an earring in there, and just enclose it in there. Because there were some pretty ones that were small enough to go in something like that. This chain's got a lot of wear on it. But I did find out that you could use that, if you can either take this down to the base metal, which you can see some wear here, or you can paint it with that chrome marker and bring it back to silver. All right, so that's pretty cool. Love that. A single earring, real crystals. Well, they may be glass, but they're not plastic. When I say real crystals, I mean not plastic crystals. All right. I gotta get this thing out of here because it may be an illusion necklace, but there's no illusion to the fact that they are a pain in the butt inside one of these things. All right. Oops, I bunked you. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, this is an old one. Look at this. What does it say? West Germany. So this was a German necklace. They're plastic, but they do have a cool sparkly to them. I do like the hook, but the rest of them is gone. Oh, wait a minute. The beads. Yep, some of these beads here. Look at this. That belongs to him, and that belongs to him. So maybe we'll find more of him. We'll put him in the bead thing, and hopefully we'll find more. Okay. Oh, my tea's going cold fast. Luckily, I have a microwave, so I can heat it up occasionally. I get talking and I forget to drink my tea. All right. Okay. Now, this has got some sparkly stuff on it. I don't know if that cleans off or if they meant it to be there. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of these little rubbery, they got a name. I don't know what they're called. But this is at its biggest. So this is obviously for a child. Like, ooh, it does not want to. Oh, there's a slide on that one. I can't get a hold of this side. Oh, there it goes. All right, if I can clean that up, I might take it to church and give it to some little child, some little girl. But I think the sparkles make it look dirty. Okay, we still haven't gotten this out of there. And then we have a, I don't know what that is. We will find out once. Oh, I bet you that's an earring. Yep. Once we get, ooh, there's like a hair holding it. Once we get that them apart. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. This is kind of pretty, but I bet it's a lone earring. But it could go in the bottom of a Christmas. You can take these here and do it like almost like a stained glass, faux stained glass out of resin, and then just put something like this at the bottom of it and put a hook on the top of it and hang it on your Christmas tree. You can put Christmas cards in here if you want, and seal it and do the same thing. So a lot you can do with something like that. All right, let's go back to, this is a lone earring, I'm sure. Oh, it's like attached. Sometimes if you just shake stuff, stuff comes out. That's how I got the, what was it that I was fighting with the other, last video, chains. There were some chains and I was fighting them. I always open these because it makes them easier to come out. But yeah, I just shook the heck out of it and it slid out. I'm going, oh, okay, that was easy. Well, maybe not easy, but easier. Oh, I got it out. And this is just a nice earring bezel. I could either hang things in here, or I could fill it with resin, or I could, a lot of stuff you can do with that. All right. All right, it's out there, that's out there. All right, oh, another lone earring. Oh, isn't that sweet? That's so cute. Now, when I was talking about, where did I put it? I don't know. That bezel. All right, this won't go because this is gold and that's silver, but it gives you an example. I could cut the back off of a lone earring that's appropriately colored and put the resin in here and then just set that in there and resin around it. Make it secure in there. And that would be adorable. But this is gold, that's silver. Don't really go as well as when you do colors that match. All right, let's see if we can untangle this. It's tangled among itself. Okay, that looks like, I don't know if that was intended to be like that or not. Okay, get that out there. Let's see. Anyways, it's got, I think that was supposed to be a bluebird, or is supposed to be a bluebird. It's got some crystals. They need cleaning. They're very dirty, and they can clean because I can dig off the stuff. And luckily there's nothing in here that I can't put in soap and water and scrub like crazy to get that stuff off, because yeah, it looks nasty on there. Okay, and it's just a matter of going around and just picking up. And that that cloth thing with all the, or not cloth, string cording piece from last video, I actually sat down, watched TV. Oh, there's some hair, some white hair, so we know it's probably an old lady. I got it all untangled, sitting in front of watching TV. I think I was watching Jeopardy. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's missing a couple of rhinestones. One's there. But that's okay. We can put those back. There's some, there's some. Oh, there's quite a few. But, yeah, these got dangly things once it's untangled. People like those. So, yeah. All right. This is also a necklace that's, you just shake them. Okay, this, come on, I'm gonna keep shaping it, and more of it and more of it. Okay, this here is attached there and attached. So there's the closure right there, and ta-da, there you go. It's like a little bubble bath necklace. It's not quite as bubbly as some bubble baths, but bracelets and stuff. But I'm not actually hating that. Need some cleaning. The beads are all in great shape. There's no wear on the chain. I think most of its problem is it's been stuck in a box and it don't like being smothered with other things there. Got a rhinestone. Let's assess our rhinestone here. Okay, it's not wore out. Some of them get scratched up and dull. That one's not. I'm going to put that over here. Okay. Oh, look at that. We are free. Okay. Well, that's pretty. Don't know what it goes to. It could be a dangle from a rosary, but I haven't seen another one with this. And those crystals are pretty. Look at that. Can you see the flash? Yeah. The pearls are a little worn, especially that one. Not so bad that, you know, I would take no, I could see the coating coming off there. I was going to say I could take a brush and maybe polish it up a little bit. Probably the best thing to do with that would be to take it out, maybe replace it with a different pearl that matches. I don't know. Let me set that over there. Okay, this here is going to get chopped up. Oh, it had a pendant. Because these are really nice crystal-y things. Although they are plastic, they are in good shape. They still have a good sparkle to them. But these things here, they scratch your neck. These are bead stoppers, and they're round, and you slide them onto the thing, and then you crimp them. Well, what you should do after you've crimped them like that is gone in and round them off. You shouldn't leave them flat like that, because they do scratch your neck because they've got pointed edges. So yeah, I don't know if this was probably a store-bought thing. I don't think it was, but they didn't do the people any favors. These are a clamshell bead cover, or knot cover, or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, this right here is really good for anything that's, especially it's a sharp edged bead or whatever. Sometimes they will cut a string and it won't cut this. This is also good if you save these and you need a quick needle. You just cut here and here, you fold it in half, and you slip your, you slip whatever you're going to slip through the bead, like that right there, and you just thread it through the bead and pull it in. This is a heavier one. There's a lot of them that are a lot thinner than this. So don't throw away your pieces of wire, is what I'm saying. They are useful, and I use mine all the time when beading. Okay. Man, Tina, you really want to challenge me with these little fuzzy things here. Well, those have got a good stretch on them. They would make a cute little girl's bracelet thing. What you can also do, I'd have to tear it apart to show you. So never mind. Let's go on. But yeah, these aren't going to be sticking around unless I wanted to make ghost. I mean, I think they make good ghost. All right. So let's put that aside. Ooh, isn't that a pretty side on that bangle? Okay. We got more bangles. Yay, look at this. I got some of these. You know what I was thinking? If I took all of these and just hooked them onto a chain all together and just made them like a a wind catcher type thing, so they'd have movement with the, if you know, the breeze hits them. Or you could hang them over where a register is, so when the register's on, then they have movement there too. So I might figure out a use for these. I'm thinking. All right, this is definitely a sad situation. It is on a wire. It is it a bracelet? I have no idea. It's been, yeah, it was a bracelet. Oh, but look at that pretty crystal. It looks really good with that color of bead. Yeah, this looks like it was homemade. And although they have really good color, and they may have made it out of something else too, I don't know. But it's a fail. I'm sorry, whoever made that. Really nice beads. Those are very nice pearls. Okay, let's set that aside. We will remake that because that is pretty. All right. Oh, I ignored that. I ignored that too. All right, we'll get back to them. Okay. I like the concept of the wooden beads strung together like that. And I think they're really pretty. And I have something very much like this in my living room, in my dining room, hanging in a window. And what they did was in between here, they put little wooden beads, and with these being different colors, and with these being different size and everything, it just looked really good. And I think that's what I'll do with this. I will, although it'd make a nice bracelet if done right. This is not done right, people. All right, I have to decide if I want to save it as a bracelet because it does feel good and it is pretty. Or if I want to make a, well, I won't do it today. So I got plenty of time to figure on that one. All right, folks. What in the world? This would also go good inside a wind chime. Those are plastic. I was going to say, are they glass? But no, they're plastic. Acrylic. I don't know if this person made this or purchased it, but you can see that it had something here and then there was something down here. So yeah, this was a part of a something. Part of a something. It's going to be part of a something. It is kind of cool looking. I mean, but when I first looked at it, I'm going, it looks kind of space agey. But I think it would be good in a wind chime. And I got a lot of wind chimes I got to make, because I got a lot of pieces for that. Okay. Oh, that's another magnet. Maybe it's the same magnet. I don't know. Well, this is a mess. I'm sorry. This is strung too tight, so these things do not lay. This has probably got wire in it and not cording, or not a thread. It's fishing line. What do you call it? Filament. Filament line. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's because it's been in the box. If I, like heat it up a little bit, warmed it up. I don't know. Just hung it, let it hang for a while. I don't know. It might loosen up. Is it my thing? No. No, not at all. Looks like some glue there. Oh, I like this. These are articulated. Articulate? Is that the right word? They move. Okay. I wonder if it's just a pile of these together. I don't know. But yeah, I'll give this a chance. If it relaxes and falls out, then it can stay like this. If it doesn't, if it continues to be like that, I'm sorry, that's, as Elton Brown would say, that's not good eats. So, because we can put chains on here and put a closure. That's not the issue. The issue is this is a mess. So let's put that aside. Somewhere where it ain't going to get tangled up again. Oh, let me get rid of this here. Let me tell you this. These are bugle beads. It's a good use for bugle beads because it's not going to be against your skin. Okay, and on this side, which would be against your skin, there's little strips of wire to keep it from touching your face if it brushes against your cheek or whatever. So if you're going to use bugle beads, this is a good way of using them. How could I use this? I could easily fill this in with a resin or whatever and make this look like sunshine and just hang that up, and it would be adorable hanging in a window. Okay, got a leaf. All right, so now I got a leaf and a feather. Yeah, put that lone earrings. Okay, we can always use this kind of chain. It's a very light chain. It's not heavy at all. Sometimes you do not want a heavy chain around you. This is a lone earring. Let me get it free so I can free the chain. Free the chain. Okay. There are necklaces that match this. Is it something I would make? No. To me, it's too plain for something I would make. Would I wear it if it had the right accessory? Yeah. But I wouldn't make it. All right. Okay, so that goes right there. This is just a bunch of chain. Okay, we're not going to even. It's just chain. Awesome stuff. You send that kind of stuff to me all day long. I'll be happy. Huh? There's a broken something. Not good for anything unless I wanted to put it in resin or something. This could have been part of a, because these are the same beads that are in all those rosaries that we found yesterday. But I don't recognize this bead pattern or colors. So. All right, this I might like. I like these metal things here. I think those are cool. It does feel a little gross, so the chain needs to have a nice bath, which is not a problem. Problem is I don't. This is okay. That goes like that, like that. Let's get down here. Let's see what this is. Okay. All right. All right. That went out good. You know what? Other than a bath, I like this. There's a little bit of wear, but not enough that it's people are going to go, oh, that's wore out. Why are you wearing that? No. It's kind of wear that you have to examine it to see. But you would loop it up like that. You could actually loop it 3 times. It's long enough. All right, I like that one. Yeah, but it does need a bath. Really, really, really bad. Okay, we had another one that was huge like that. Let's see. Is this it? All right, same size, different pattern thing. All right, let's pull some more stuff out. This is a statement piece. All right, let's get the stuff around it first, though. That, it looks like that's all there is to that, but it looks like it hooks somewhere. Oh, that's pretty. That's a little piece of a bracelet or a necklace or whatever. And again, it's inexpensive beads, but it's pretty. I love that silver spacer between them. All right, let me put that over there. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty chain. Isn't that so sweet? What was this? Don't know. Nice Nice pearls. I mean, they're plastic pearls, but they're nice. Okay. Okay, what to do with this? I think we just hang on to it and think about it. This is off-centered. I don't know if I can bring it back to, oh, I guess I could. Looks like it's, oh, but it's messing this up. All right, we'll think about that one. That is a cool hook. I like the hook. I don't know what it hooks onto though. Okay, a sweet little girl's bracelet. Needs a clasp right there. But that's very sweet. Might fix that and take it to church and just put it on some random little girl's wrist there. Yeah, that's nice. Is this one that pulls? Yeah, I like these closures. You know what's so great about these? If you've got a baby or a little toddler or whatever, and they grab your necklace and they pull, they're not going to break the necklace. It's going to come apart right there. So that's a good chain. We'll put that in the chain things. We'll make a necklace out of that. I'm not sure why this kind of chain went out of style. I think because they use it in like lamps and light fixtures and everything, and they go, oh well, that's a yucky chain. But it's got texture. It's got, I like it. And this one here has the balls and the long pieces on them. They are, you can't, unlike like a chain, regular chain, there's nothing here to hook into. So that's probably, you can see that these got stretched out. That's probably why they quit bringing it, because you have to have special closures on them or figure out how to use those. All right. I know, we're getting to that. We are, I swear. Okay, this is a bracelet. It is broken. There was another piece to it. You can see the clamshell there. So it was a double. I don't necessarily like doubles. Oh, this was a necklace. This was not a bracelet. This is half of the necklace. There was another half over here. Oh, wouldn't that be fantastic if the rest of that was in there? Because we could put that back together without any issue at all. And these are really pretty and sweet. Not that anybody's going to see them around the back of your neck unless you have very short hair. But they used them in here too. Yeah, very sweet. Hopefully we'll find the other half of that. I'm going to set that over here. And okay, here we go. The statement. All right, shake it down, come on. All right, let's, everybody to the same side. Everybody to the same side of the pool. There we go. Shake it on out. Oh, we got this one piece that's, it's bent. There, now it's not bent. Okay, all right. We'll go here and then that way, yeah. Okay, there's another bent spot. So that's obviously got wires in them and they're not free. They must have been trying to sell this because that looks like it could have been a price tag attachment. A little bit of wear on the chain, but you know, nothing nobody's gonna really notice too much. Displayed right. This is one of those pieces that people really, of course you have to straighten all these bent pieces out. People really liked. I found out that if I put a statement piece necklace on a necklace display thing, people buy them almost instantly. If you lay it out on the table, like this here, people look at it and go, oh, that's cool, and walk off. I guess they want to see what it looks like hanging. All right, and they want to make sure, okay, like that there. So, clean this one up, straighten everything up, put it on a necklace display. It is kind of, you can feel like it's got grunge on it. But, yeah. That's cool. Would I wear it? I don't know, maybe. Oh, we got another one of these. So maybe the whole bracelet's there. Remember I said that we were going to pop these out and put some resin there. And maybe it would go with, here it is right here. Ta-da! And I found the other pieces. Do they go? We could make them go, but I would rather find the other pieces of this. You know? There's nothing here that says these here. So I don't think these went with that. Especially after finding that other piece of it. Now as we get down, we're going to find smaller and smaller pieces because it goes to the bottom of the box. And that's just a nice little earring, which you can do a tube bead where you take seed beads and you just make like craw, which is something right angle weave, and it makes a tube and you slide it over that. Or you can string a bunch of seed beads and just wrap it around. Either one will work to cover that. Okay, this here, whew, somebody made, God bless them. Looks like they wore it a lot because this has got some dirt on it. They were selling it for $9.25. $9.25. I'm going to get rid of this leather part because this is really worn and ugly. This metal piece might be salvageable. Do I like what they did here? No, I don't. Now, it's possible if we filled in some of the missing stones here, and I do have some of these, and then resined over it, domed over it, so it looks like it's a solid piece, I might like it. But in its present state, I do not like it. But like I said, let's get rid of that leather because it does grab the biologicals. This says that it was store-bought. This rivet, that's not a normal thing you find on. Ooh, it's got some green too. You know what? What'd I do with them? Come on, I left the scissors here on purpose. Okay, I'm not doing it now, but I'm going to cut that off, throw that away because I am not cleaning verdigris and I don't want verdigris in anything. So that's going to be, yeah, dissected. Ah, oh my goodness. Okay. I think they'd be great on the bottom of a sun catcher. Especially if you had 3 sun catchers. You do 3 that have the same theme. Add a feather in the bottom of each one. Like that there. Could go in a wind chime. Because it does make some noise. We'll see. But yeah, for jewelry, not so much. But definitely usable stuff. All right. We got the second earring. We have a pair. Huh. Can I comb these out and make them look decent? Maybe. They're not horrible. And they don't look like they've ever been worn. An elephant. Okay. And a single earring. Wooden. Sweet. Not my style. Yeah, sweet's not my style. As you can see, this has got where you can hang something here and hang something there. It's got a blue eye, so that gives you color tone as to what you're going to put it on. I would put this probably on a necklace and maybe add some sweet little beads down here. Maybe something, I have a lot of these here. Maybe something like that right there, hang down from it, just to give it a little bling, and maybe put a couple of these in the necklace itself. That would be pretty. The chain just right here, but you'd want that blue there, and I do have some of that blue, so good find, good find, good find. Okay, what in the world? Yeah, this cord is, oh, it was a hair thing. Interesting. I think that's a hair thing anyways, don't you? But it's homemade. This is garbage. These are, I've made a lot of earrings using these type things. You can put a bead here, a bead there, and just, oh, it's got glue or something. But it's glass, so we can clean that off. That's a pretty one. Oh, I like the air bubbles in it. Okay. Yeah, we can remake this, and I'll have to figure out what this is. At first I thought it was a hair thing, but it's curved out like this, and then it's straight across there, so... Oh, it could go... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anybody know what this is? Tell me. I've never seen one. Okay, let's go tribal. Ah, the suede's in fantastic shape. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, that actually ties around the neck. I think the problem is these beads have picked up colors from its neighbors and makes them look dirty, should we say? Yeah. I don't know if I can take a paintbrush or a some kind of brush, damp brush, and clean the color off from that. That would be a good thing, because you see these got a little bit of brown to them, but that's okay. That's a natural color. This pink doesn't strike me as being natural. They probably got this wet. Not a good thing. If you could cover the suede, you could spray the beads to keep them, because these are the ones that are bleeding. Those pink ones. Okay, I like it. I'm going to try to get rid of the pink on those and see what we can do. The colors are great. Do I wear chokers? No. These also could be worn as an armband, or I wouldn't wear them. Well, I guess you could wear them as a... No, they're too big for that. I was going to say, I suppose you could wear them as a bracelet and then just let these hang out, but more likely an armband or a choker. Great colors. There was a time I'm going, yes, that's my heritage, except for then I found out that we are not Indian, like my mother's adoption papers say. We are actually like German and Dutch and English and Welsh and Scottish and Irish, and yeah, we are a big mutt, but not a drop of native blood in us, no matter what her adoption papers say. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that thing there. I like the metal. These are almost looks like spoons. It needs a crystal here, one there, and one there. I actually have one that's that shape, and I have little ones, and I have medium size. And if we pop that off, we can put something cool there. Yeah. I have molds where I can make a resin thing there. But that brown just ain't speaking to me. Is it talking to you? So going, hello there. No. Let me put that in there. Okay. What do I do with the bowl with all the metal pieces in it? I don't know. Is that it? Yep, there it is. All right. This right here is it's just part of a pendant. Can be used in anything. Can be used in a wind chime. It can be used in a necklace. If you had two of them, you could put them in an earring. You could put them in a decoration, whatever. This is very versatile. So that's cool to have in your thing. Oh, that's a different one. I like him better. I have some of these. I don't know if they're in, yeah, I think they're in that brass tone. But I don't have any of these. I would love a whole set of these. Those would be fun to color. And you could put them in a sun catcher. You take and color these with resin. You put this in here and then you just kind of add it in there. And when the sun comes through it, everything else is got like translucent, so the light comes through except for the dragonfly. And then he will look really cool. Oh yeah, that's, if there's only one, that's where he's going. Okay. It's like a doll or a baby. It's I wouldn't put it on a baby. Looks like the color's coming off. Definitely don't put on a baby if they're going to chew on this and the color's going to go down there. So yeah, that's got to be tore apart and made into something else. Okay. Oh, we got another one of these beads, and then we got this here is an earring back. You put the post in here, and then you can put this either in the back of your ear, or you can put it in the front of your ear and have this big pink thing. I actually have a bunch of these. I got them on eBay for, I think, a penny a piece for the whole set of earring, not just the one. Okay, this is a different shape for that same leathery stuff here. All right. Oh, look at this. Just a minute. All right, look at this. Can you see that? Is that not a cool bracelet part? You can see it's a 2-hole bracelet. You can see it is worn really bad. So whoever had this obviously wore this bracelet a lot. We can touch that up with some chrome paint. Or if we want, we can bring it down to base metal. Either way. But that's a nice piece. That goes in with my bracelet parts. Okay. We have a lone earring. Let's get rid of this back thing. Although it's not in bad shape. All right. Go in the lone. Let's set it over there. All right. I'm actually seeing the bottom of the box. Can you believe that? All right. Wooden beads. This here is a slide bead designed to do what it's doing here, but there's usually something beyond it, something hanging from it. In its present condition, no, we're going to tear it apart. We'll use these beads. There's awesome beads. They're really nice. They would go good with Jeffrey, the headless giraffe that we got yesterday. So, but they would go good in a wind chime because wood. All right, these are awfully light. They need something heavy to hold them down, but wood sounds good together. All right, let's set that over here. All right. Oh, look at this. All right, first we got another one of these. Got another chain. Oh, this is a nice long chain. I like the coppery color on it. Doesn't have any ends, which are fine. Okay, let's put that in the chain bucket. Here is a ball chain. You can see that it's broken, which means, yeah, this much of it isn't really fixable, but we could just put that back into there and clip it and have a small chain. What would you do with a chain that small? I don't know. I do know that little pieces of chain like that go great in resin. I know, I do a lot of resin stuff with stuff I do. You're like, people throw it away? Nope. All right, let's look at this. It's starting to peel, unfortunately. And it feels very gummy. And it's broken there, and there, and there. They got little pieces of tape that they put on here. I'm thinking I could probably pull this off, resin the earring itself, maybe with, yeah, I can pull off all these crystal things here and save those and use them in other projects. See, this one looks good. This one looks bad. See the difference? See the break here and there? This one doesn't have any of that. But one earring isn't going to do me any good. So, if I'm going to pull this off and resin this one, I can do this one too. Well, this would be very pretty as a Christmas ornament. But then there's no sense in resining this one. I don't know. We will see. We'll see what we feel like when we get there. But we will save these little stones here, or little crystal things. All right, we got some more of these. That one's just okay. All right. Hey, across it didn't get tore off. I'm not sure why that isn't centered. It is a necklace. And it is fixed there. It's not like it's slid down or whatever. Do I like it offset? No. I would have to take it apart and center it. What does it say? This was a canvas. Never heard of a canvas. Okay, that was a canvas. I do like the little cross. It's very sweet. That's a sweet pearl. That's sweet. These are nice. The chain's in good shape. I just don't like the asymmetrical stuff of it. So we will redo that. Okay, these are nice faux pearls. See, very slick. Yeah, they're simple. They're very short. I mean, that's not very long for a necklace. So we're gonna have to reimagine that. More pearls. Ooh, these feel nicer. These are nicer pearls. They're still faux pearls, but they feel nicer. Big knot there. Come on, loosen up a little bit. If you loosen up just a little bit, we can shake you out. Oh well, we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, I don't think that belongs in there. I think that's just something that got caught. Yep, something that got caught in there. Don't know what that is. It's just a piece of metal. It's not a rhinestone or anything. It's just weird. Okay. Now these are going to be the same length here once you take the knot out. I actually like these pearls better than that. First of all, they're smaller. I like that. They're a shinier, better quality. I kind of like this here, and it's going to be long enough. This right here is kind of what we're going to have to do with those if we don't restring them and reincorporate them into something else. I'm trying to pick out the pearls now, because there's lots of pearls in here. All right, this, look at this. They go together. Now it's possible that they were like this here, and there's something that goes down here, like, not sure how that would go. Maybe like that there, and it clung right there. Because this pearl matches these. It's a little larger, and then you got the smaller pearls that are the same size as these here. These here. So it's possible that that goes with those. We will keep them all together. And yeah, you guys talk among yourself. Here's a sweet little bangle. It looks like somebody glittered it. It's a child's bangle. That could be put into, you could do this here, put this in here, resin around the outside of it. I'm going to center it really good, and then put something on the inside of it. Do a color on the outside and do something on the inside. So, all right. Okay, this was, I think it was just dependent on a necklace. My theory on that. And it looks like, yeah, the head pin here, when you pull it up, it goes actually inside there. It needs to have a bead here to stop it from sliding up into the tube. I like the crazing. Isn't that pretty? Can you see the crazing in that? I like this bead. This is cool. All right. All right. Oops. Put all these together here. All right. That was probably an earring. I like the purple. I like the misshape of this bead here and this one. They go good together. Kind of Mardi Gras colors. So, yeah. Let's hope I find the other one of those. Or the beads to it. Alyssa. Yeah. Well, Alyssa, your stretch is good. Your, yeah, it's not bad. Do I know Alyssa in the area? Not really. I heated my tea back up and now it's cold again. Well, it's not cold, it's just not warm. This is a bead cover. It's a cute little Christmas glove. Ooh, what's this? The love between grandma and granddaughter is forever. When I saw that, there was somebody I thought of immediately. The problem is she's got like several granddaughters and they're all sweet, so I don't know how she would pick to who to give that to. Yeah, so there's that. This doesn't lay flat, which makes it, oh, there it goes. Okay, but you have to get it just right to do that. I look at this and I'm going, it's a good try. I like that bead. That bead's cool. These little ones are cool too. All right, that's a lone earring. Pumice rock. And it's a bead. There's a hole through it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we have some beads here. Told you, once we get down to the bottom, we start getting cool stuff. Cool little stuff. I just saw something that was really cool. All right, let's see one more of these. All right, we will put these into the bead thing there. All right, where was the thing I saw? Okay, it's an earring. Look at him. He's a bat. Isn't he cute? Ah, you know what he is? he could be used as an earring. You can put him on right there and then go like that. Or you can use them on glasses to mark your cup if you've got like stemware, or you got a handle on your thing. That's cool. All right. All right, this looks homemade. Definitely. It's I want to say a wooden disc where they've painted in acrylic. What would I use this for? I'd probably put it in a wind chime. Oh, this needs to be flattened. But look at that. That's a tree. And if you do resin, you could do here, 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 here. Just do the green leaves and put blue in between them. And that would be really pretty. And again, you could do put it inside a thing once this is colored. And it would look really pretty. All right. Okay, lone earring, pretty. I think that cabochon is too small for the finding, because you can see gaps here and there, and you see gaps if you buy inexpensive jewelry, costume jewelry. They don't necessarily fit real tight. Oops, that goes in the lone earring bin. Okay, I was thinking that was a earring. I mean a ring, but it's too high this way and narrow that way. So it goes in our metal things, our little finding things. Aw, look at him. Isn't he sweet? You could actually put it probably had one of these on the back of it. Looks the right size. And you could wear them on your sweater or whatever at Christmas time. Okay, things are falling. Oh, this is definitely coming apart. It is a 2-hole bead things. It needs more things here. Oh, there's one of the beads. It's running away. Let's put it in this here, right in there. Was it this kind of bead? No. All right. Do have a bunch of beads at the bottom. Oh, look at, we found another one of these. We might find a full set of these. Who knows? All right. All right, found some more pieces of that. I hope I find all the pieces of that. That's cool. Oh, look at that. We did find Jesus. All right. This here goes on a crucifix. So let me go ahead and put them in with the, not crucifix, those things. I had a good night's sleep too. Words aren't coming to me. All right. All right, let's put this with the other little things here. Rosary. It was a rosary. Okay. I may have another one of these somewhere. Let's take that back off. Throw the back over there. Single earring. I love shoulder brushers and things like this here. All right. Oh, ho, ho. Not that anybody wears ties anymore. But you know what you can do with these here? I could actually replace the bead. I mean, you could just take that bead there. Yeah. Put that right there. But if you want to hang something on your curtain, like a sun catcher, just hang it down from here and then just take this and clip it up to the valance of your, because I have in my kitchen, I have the short little curtains, and then it's cafe style. And so I have a lot of sun catchers hanging from my curtain, And this right here would be a really good way of attaching it. Right now I'm using safety pins and pinning them to the curtain. That right there would work really good. All right. We don't want to get rid of that because we have a whole lot of beads. We have a bead inside a bead. I'll just poke that out later. But these are, that's up. Oh, I like that. The cat's eye effect on that one. Yeah, there's a metal bead. We haven't seen anything with that. That looks like a pumice stone and then a pearl. Okay. Bangle here. Looks like it's got coloring on it. Like had like a pink blush on it. Interesting. Let's pull some more of those out. All right, there's some more of those. Let's put them in our pile over there. Okay. That's cool. Obviously glued to something. Oh, we can pick that glue off. It's okay. It's kind of glue that can be picked off. That would be cute on something. Maybe not jewelry, but if you had a little trinket box or whatever, that would be cute on that. All right, we're getting a lot of those little things. Those are cool. Another one of these. I like the other one, so I definitely like this one. Oh, yeah. I said, you know, I'd never seen one of these, and it's got the black, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. It's got the 4 different metals there, so that's really cool. All right, put that there. I don't know if this is a homemade bead or not. I saw how you can do these. This is probably store-bought. But, yeah. Okay, that is an earring. It's an earring, folks, and it's kind of maybe Art Deco, would you say? Would I wear that? I would have to try it on, look at it, and go, I don't know. We're going to hang on to it. Not that I'm throwing away anything. Okay. These here will not be comfortable. Can you see the, right here? Can you see the little edge right there? They all have it. It's when they made the thing, they pressed it, and that's where they were injecting the mold. And it's right on the edge, so it will scratch your arm when you're using it. Also, anytime you have this shape, there's a good chance that this is going to irritate. If it's not round, I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty enough. Is it gorgeous? No, but it's pretty enough. Okay, here is some worn leather. I like leather. I don't like worn out leather, but I like leather. Okay, what have I got here? I think we're getting to the point of homemade stuff. Okay, scrunch them all together, then fan them out like that. Put them together like that. Could I make something out of that? You betcha. But I would need the other one because I don't have these bugle beads here because I ain't going out and buying any more bugle beads. I do have some. They're a little shorter than that. But that, yeah, that's cute. It actually could be put in a faux plant, and that'd be part of the, like, the leaves or a flower or whatever. So let's set that aside. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. We got one of these. Yay. Okay. This here, this is a mess. I don't know. Do people actually wear these? I don't know. Should I keep it and restring it with something not so blue? I don't know. I'll think about it. It'd be good for practice, if nothing else, right? Oh, a Christmas pin. Got a book, teddy bear, a ball, some toys. It's missing its star, but we could work with that. Okay, this is pretty. Oh, thank you, Tina. This is wonderful. What is wonderful about this? It is missing all its little cabochons and its rhinestones. It's a blank canvas. It's a canvas. I love it. I can make it anything I want, any color I want. It will be gorgeous. I can put rhinestones here and then make resin whatever here. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, love, love. Of course, she could have picked all the things out of there. I don't know. That's just a bead. Gold tones. All right, that bead I think goes to that there. Yay! We have a safety pin. Like I said, I use safety pins. That rhinestone that stone that I came across, it was part of this. Best thing to do with these, pick these all off. See how easy those come off? Yeah, that can come off real easy. Anyways, pick them off and use this in something else. Oh, that's a pretty metal on that earring. Yep. Okay. That's an extender. Time true. Time and true. Time and. All right. There's a little word right there. Time and true. It does have a little stone in it. It's just an extender chain. We always can use extender chains. This is pretty. Okay, it's got all its pieces. It would be good to put in the center of something that it's just too plain. You just want to add a little something something to it. That's a something something. All right, another one of these. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, this is an earring. Let's get rid of this. Okay, what's the earring look like? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, it's all got all its rhinestones. I think that would be pretty in a Christmas ornament. Especially if you could put something Christmas themed right here. Let's see what we got. You know, think of all you got is Santa's face. You know? I don't see anything else that would go right there. I mean, we could do a bat. No. Okay. I'm being crazy now. Let me put that in the single earrings. I still have a lot to go through, a lot of little stuff. So I am going to stop this video, and that's very hard for me. Ooh, look at this. Okay, there's some wear here that doesn't bother me at all. It does need to be restrung. I don't like the cording that they've used on this. See how it's not going back? Yeah, it needs to be restrung. Okay, that goes in that. That's that type of thing. I've never loved these type of bracelets. Do people really wear these? I don't know. I'm not into jewelry trends, but I do like the owls. Faith, I like that. Anchor, that's all cool. This looks too long. It always drives me crazy if there's a piece that doesn't look like it's the right length. Makes me want to try to open that up and shorten that. It could be just the fact that this type of material, oh, maybe I can do this. Never thought of that. Just kind of loosen the weave. Loosen the weave. Your braid's too tight, man. Okay, that was that was bad. This should shorten it up. Okay. Did a little bit, not a lot. I mean, I could work at it some more. We'll see. And it's losing a little bit of its color. But, you know, if I get another guy going, you got any guy stuff? I'll go, here, this is the guy stuff. All right. I might have the other one of these. Because I remember seeing something like this and going, what are you doing with that? It might not be blue. Okay, I gotta close that box because I'm going to keep reaching in and grabbing more stuff. I saw a ring. Oh, I saw a ring. Okay. All right, let's put that in the single earring thing. Oh, whacked you good there, didn't I? All right, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creation. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have some opinions on some of this stuff. Would you wear it? What do you like best? What do you want to, what do you want me to do with some of this stuff? Is there some of the stuff that you go, you should do this with it? I mean, do you know Alicia in the area who wants a pretty stone chip necklace or bracelet with her name in purple? Yeah. But yeah, this is Bethany with New Life Jewelry Creation. Thanks for stopping by, and stay tuned for part 3. Hopefully I'll get the rest of this done in 3 parts. And yes, I'm going to have to spend some time and bagging up this stuff before I do any more. So that's got to stay closed until I get some of this cleaned up, and I have to go to the store and pick up some bags. I need medium size. I got the large bags, I got the little bitty bags, but some of this stuff needs a medium bag. It doesn't need the little tiny one, it won't fit in it, and it doesn't need the big ones because it just wastes space. So I have to go buy some bags, which means I gotta go to the store. And you might think, oh wow, that's good, you like stores. No, I hate shopping. If I could send my husband and be sure that he would pick out the right thing, I would send him every day of the week. Okay, so me and Sergeant Snow will be back for the next one. Isn't he adorable? Tina was right on to send him to me. Oh yeah. All right, see you guys. Bye.